From me to you, sports talk. What you expect? It ain't about who said it first. It's about who got it right. Good morning, everybody. You are all tuned in to another great episode of the From Me to You Sports Talk. I'm your host, Jay Davis, along with my co-host, Greg Clark. G, it happened. All good things must come to an end. We seen that 2 days ago. UCONN lost to Mississippi State women. I think they left too much time on the clock. They wound up, Mississippi State women wound up coming down, drained that jumper, and that was it. That was really just a hard fall victory by Mississippi State women. We gotta give it up. And I know to our listeners out there, a lot of people really don't pay attention to women's sports, like women's college basketball, but to go on a 110 game winning streak, that's mighty impressive. 110. That's like what? 4 seasons? 3? Yeah, that's like 3.5 seasons. That was 4 actually, because Breanna Stewart, who was there, ain't never lost. I don't think Shane never lose, and she just left, but she got drafted number 1. Yeah, she was the first UConn player to ever do that. That's 4 straight seasons of winning. How does that feel to never lose? I wonder how does Gino Auriemma view this season. Does he like, you know what? I'm really disappointed, or he's like, well, I mean, we did lose like 3 of our top players to the draft. Does he look at it like that, or he's like, well, we stunk it up because we didn't win? Like this guy holds his team to the high, and he never stops coaching. He's on his girls no matter, even if they're winning by 80 points. He's on them.
Right.
Do you think Gino Auriemma will have the same success if he was in men's college basketball?
Nope. No, he won't. He's just good at what he do there. Boys with the women's, he competed. You probably say the best college basketball coach in women's history ever. You could put him up there with
Pat Summitt.
Come on, Pat'll be number 2. And Pat ain't gonna go 4 years undefeated.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, they talk about the Huskies losing more than they talk about Mississippi winning. Yeah. So that goes to show you right there what was the more daunting, because they're going on a run like that. Like you say, 4 years. This is a player that never lost, went there. I mean, I know he's disappointing, but things got to come to an end. He probably wish it didn't happen there in the tournament because he's all about championships. But hey, the girl came down, like you said. They left a little bit of time left. She did the Kyrie from mid range. Unbelievable shot. Clutch. Yeah, that was beautiful. Like, and even to see her teammates, pile up on her, that's like icing on the cake right there.
Oh yeah, she felt real good at that. That was, that's big. Beating UConn. You know how many people would just love to not even get blown out by 30 points by UConn, and they wind up beating them. You gotta tip your hat off, because that ain't gonna happen too many more times. Now Gino gonna start on another streak. It might be 70 games. So yes, but just know those girls that just lost, they gonna work that game on the calendar for Mississippi State. I won't be surprised they beat Mississippi State and they play them again by 40 points.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Just know, I don't think this is gonna happen again next year. Expect a very angry UConn team to come back. A very focused. Focus and angry are 2 different things. Because sometimes when you're angry, you wind up missing the little things and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a very focused UConn women team. Definitely. On another note, G was right again. So you got a pretty solid record from the Elite 8 on. You had Gonzaga and North Carolina. I would love to see Oregon do it. Oregon could have did it. Dylan Brooks, you didn't play too good, my friend. You didn't. You really didn't play that well at all. Really, I think that size bothered him. I think Jackson on him bothered him. He couldn't really create a shot. When he was open for the few times, he missed. He didn't play too good. The other point guard, number 5, didn't look the best. But Oregon defense is what really kept them in there. I mean, let's be honest. I said UConn, I'm sorry. North Carolina probably could have really ran them out the gym for real. If it wasn't for Oregon defense and like just slowing the game and making you play so ugly, North Carolina really won at all facets of the game. I know I'm gonna let you speak, G, because I know you was very angry about what happened those last free throws. But you know what? It probably shouldn't even got there. It probably really shouldn't even got there. North Carolina was very big. They really imposed their will on them. And that Meeks guy. What can you say, G?
Yeah, Meeks, my father always told me about this guy named Wes Unseld. He said, son, you weren't born when this guy was playing. Played for the Washington Capitals. And he texted me. He said, what I tell you? The guy played like Wes Unseld. Told me to go on YouTube. Watch how he box out. Watch how he get his position. Watch how he outlet passes. Watch how he run the floor. Watch how he got a soft touch around the rim. A lot of old schoolers know what I'm talking about. And Meeks, on the boards, man, he just dominates. And he get the fast break and starting. You see the big man run the floor. You see the big man passing from the post. You see the big man getting position. Like, even from the tip-ins, the loose balls. I mean, it was just a great game by him. But Baylor is a good team.
Oregon.
I'm sorry, fam. I'm sorry. Oregon is a good team. And for them to come back down 15 showed me something. But those last free throws really bother me. And listeners, I picked North Carolina to win. But something about me being a competitor, it came out of me. I felt bad for Oregon because not boxing out your man for 5 seconds, this team missed 4 straight free throws. Could have sealed the game. They gave you guys chances. And for one guy to just be jumping for a rebound is unacceptable. If I was a coach, I would have been livid. Y'all would have saw Bob Knight again. I'm sorry. I hate to lose more than I love to win. And to lose like that, it just sucks. I mean, wasn't nobody crashing, but just number one. I'm just looking like, as they showing the replay, like, wow, that bothers me because in that moment, that showed me how much do you want it. I don't care if you lose with your best, lose with heart, with some dignity and pride. Show me you trying to win. Who's to say that rebound you go coast to coast? We saw Tyus Etney do it with UCLA. I done watched and saw them games. I mean, it been times we watch March Madness and we see how many buzzer beaters. I mean, from Christian Laettner to Bryce Drew, you know, it's just that they never gave up in them last seconds. And I feel that the Ducks gave up. They didn't crash the board. I would have loved to see them get the rebound. Even if they do miss it. I would have loved to see the outcome of that.
Yeah, we got robbed of a moment. We got, as a sports fan, I feel that we got robbed of a moment, definitely, big time. Because I wanted to see what they was going to do with the ball. I think number 5 gets the ball and he definitely scores, possibly. He has deep range. Could have penetrated. Yeah. They was going to scramble. Somebody was going to get open for a shot. We know that a shot was going to get up. That was 5.8 seconds left the first time. Second time was 4 seconds left. Come on, y'all. You got even 4 seconds. Quick outlay, at least get past half court.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all.
Exactly. Because I knew they had a play drew up. I know the coach said, we get the rebound, we got to go. And then whoever really, because I say one pass, like you said, either number 5 going to get it or I would have gave it to 31. Then was the 2 guys who were going to shoot. 5 would have been my first choice. No, I take that back. 5 or 24.
See, Brooks is already fouled out, so he couldn't. Remember Brooks got fouled. That's on 31. It would have been 31. Second choice.
I would have lived and died by that. Coming back for 15, I live and die by a miss, knowing that my team put themselves in a position to win. That's why. but to give up 2 offensive rebounds, but
Bad.
man, I wouldn't be. I'd still be woke. I wouldn't sleep. I'm sorry, I couldn't. I had trouble watching going to sleep after the game. Like, wow, just like that, huh? And then it just bothers me sometimes, guys crying. I know that's passion coming out, but I'm not going for it. No, I can't. I want to win.
Yeah, they I think Oregon definitely had their chances. We seen those Oregon was just rushing shots at time. Like the last 7, Oregon defense was getting stops. They just wasn't scoring the ball. They just like miss 3, miss. It's really, Brooks really you really didn't play like a leader that game. You really didn't. He did some good things defensively. I think he did some good things, but I really think he was frustrated. That's why I really caused him to pick up that last foul, which I don't think was a foul. I think he had all ball, and that should have been a jump ball right there. But he just missed a shot. He came back down there and went right. You know how many times that's 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get a foul. You just miss a shot, try to come back and make a great defensive play, which I think he had all ball. But the ref called it. Whoop, bleep, fifth foul. You out the game. That probably would have been Brooks on the foul line instead of the other guard that was right there. So somebody probably would have been boxed out. So hey, that's just something. And plus he is their leader, so that would have been better communication with him on the court. So it's just a couple things. It usually comes down to a domino effect, and that's something that really happened. Well, Oregon lost, so North Carolina plays Gonzaga. This was an interesting game. I think Gonzaga hype bothered them. That's about the only thing. Is Gonzaga was so big. They're so big on the inside, and South Carolina fought. See, I respect the way they lose because they fight so hard, and to have the size advantage going into Gonzaga's favor, they didn't give up at all. They was down. They were down like 15 as well. South Carolina was down.
South Carolina got down, about
15, 14,
about
one of
15.
them. They came right back, but it was just Gonzaga was so big, they would just dump it inside, and that big boy from Poland, just too big for him. It's just like
I like his size. I like his,
and he played big, and he can pass too. That's the funny thing about it.
He got a little Marc Gasol in him.
Yeah, he does. He does. Actually, when you say that, he can pass, he can finish. I love when big guys can play their size. Nothing bothers me more than a big guy who plays small. I love somebody that's big who plays big.
And another thing, may I add, he shoots like 75% from the free throw line.
That's crazy.
Love it. I love it. And
crazy.
You know, some of them passes he was making in the tight situations, like when he was double teamed to like number 32. Is that Hill, if I'm mistaken?
I don't even recall, honestly.
Oh my goodness. Day 1-2 punch was just woo.
Oh yeah. The power forward. He's good.
Yes.
He's good.
Yeah, I mean, he can be a late second rounder in the bottom half. You know, I can see if he's coming out. I definitely can see that, you know, him being a sleeper. I can see him falling to like Utah, Denver, Orlando. You know, a late good second. Hey, even Boston. We never know. You know, I can definitely see that happening because I like his length. He's tall with long arms, and he's a good shot blocker, and he goes with his hands straight up. He don't come and swipe, so that let me know he's smart. So with his length and his size, him just jumping straight up, which he got a lot of blocks and tip on Thornwell.
Yeah.
And I was like,
he didn't get off at all. Sendar Thornwell really didn't get off this game. Yeah, they had great defense. Gonzaga has very good defense. Very good defense.
I'll be shocked.
Very good defense. So, Gonzaga, North Carolina, you pick North Carolina. Are you still going to stay with that pick? Because they can match up with them on the inside. Gonzaga can match up with them on the
this is even playing.
Yeah, now
this is an even playing right here. This ain't no size difference, guard mismatch. Oh, this is it. This is it.
The bully meets the bully. Come on, Meeks. Let's see what you do when you got the big guy from Poland right there guarding you down. Let's see how many offensive rebounds you get since you've seen him just eat the glass, man. This guy.
They about to find out. I mean, Coach Few is a hell of a coach. Hell of a coach. It should be his time. Can North Carolina bounce Can North Carolina bounce back
After
from the
losing to
buzzer beater last year
Villanova, big,
from Villanova? Is
big.
is 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 they hungry? Like you said with the Huskies women. That hunger builds now. When we get back in this situation, we know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
North Carolina back in this situation, can they close it? Or can the Bulldogs say, we here now. Y'all had y'all chance last year. Y'all blew it. We
Yeah.
here. It's our time now. We want our first one.
Monday, everybody got to tune in. That's Monday night.
Oh,
Tune
yeah,
into it. Definitely going to be a very good NCAA championship game. I think I just want to see a good game. Like I said, I'm a Blue Devil fan, so my team isn't it. So I just want to see a good game. I really do want to see a good game. I really do. So you got North Carolina, but it's a toss up. This can go either way.
Yeah, so, I just got Carolina to win it, but
you saying Gonzaga can win it though? You saying they know?
Oh yes, I
okay.
told you, leader. I say it was going to be Gonzaga, and it was going to be North Carolina going to the championship.
Okay.
I said that. I said that's going to be the championship. Gonzaga, I like them. They've been on that West destroying. I'm telling you, they can shoot the three. They got a nice size guard, like 6'6", 6'5". I'm telling you, I like Gonzaga, but I'm picking North Carolina to win it.
Okay. Gonzaga tough too. North Carolina is too. We'll see. But as everybody may know, Tracy McGrady is headlining the Hall of Fame class. How you feel about that, G? T-Mac.
Tracy McGrady is one of my favorite players of all time. I'm not here to toot my own horn, but a lot of people one time when I was playing said that my game was similar to his.
Oh, he said you punching on people like that? You dunking on people like that?
I mean, I want to dunk on nobody. I dunk, but it's more of a smooth game.
Okay,
full of mid-range pass. It's just the fact that I'm gonna be honest. Tracy McGrady, to me, ain't doing enough to make it to the Hall of Fame.
You don't think so?
The difference, he didn't do enough. Tracy McGrady, how many times he been out the first round? Twice, 3 times. That was it. I mean, he's a 7-time All-Star. He was two-time scoring champion. That's where we stopped. That's what we stop at.
I think the progression, though. Remember with the Rock?
Skill-wise,
the progression to actually get better and stuff like that.
But he started getting injured. Remember?
True.
I'm looking at the whole tell of the tape. I'm not looking at just when he balled out. Orlando, he was a 30-point, 28, 29, 27 game person. I'm not. Oh no, love me some T-Mac. I'm looking at career. He had basically one healthy year in Houston. He missed 20 games, knee contusion.
They put him out all the time though. He stay getting bounced out of the play. Like, whoop, get out there, you and Yao Ming. Get out there.
And he lost a 3-1 lead to Detroit Pistons when he's with Orlando. I remember that well. It was just the fact that, we can't be biased off who we like. There's a lot of people I could say probably should make it to the Hall of Fame.
He had 18,000 points in his career. 18,381 points. So, wherever that puts him at.
I mean, come on. Like I said, no MVPs, no rings. I think he got a most improved player of the year, if I'm mistaken.
Probably.
I think he did get that. He was was he ever All-Star MVP?
No, I think he was. Remember that probably that year when he did that dunk off the backboard and stuff like that. Did something amazing.
I think Iverson won it that year.
Oh, he did. Okay.
He never won a dunk title. See, that's what I'm saying because you look at accolade. I mean, his average is 19.3.
Mm-hmm.
Now, come on. We looking at guys like, Barkley ain't with a ring, but look at Barkley. Look at Karl Malone, John Stockton. Guys we didn't. Gary Payton, well, he got one. Them guys' numbers are a little bit different than his.
I think T-Mac. I think T-Mac is deserving of it. I really do. I really like his game, smooth. But then again, you actually going by numbers, and I understand he didn't get out, but it was just as a individual talent, is T-Mac one of the best players we've seen play? Yes, I definitely think so.
That's like a personal opinion. I'm talking about now. If you go in the Hall of Fame and put his numbers up against them people, you gonna say he's not worthy. You gonna say he's an honorable mention guy. Injuries caught up with him. I mean, let's be honest. Now he had a 5-year window where he shredded the league. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dissing T-Mac or nothing. I'm putting my feelings and pride aside, and then I'm looking down the list. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't even compare him with Allen Iverson.
Oh no, you can't compare. You can't compare 98% of the NBA with Allen Iverson though.
I'm just talking about far as number wise. He wasn't a starter at first. He had to go to Orlando to really get going. The skills was there. Now, if we just going off skills, there's a lot of players probably can make it, but his number wasn't like, whoa, wow. You've been hurt, T-Mac. Everybody know you didn't work hard. You ain't have a work ethic like Kobe. That's why your back was always hurt. You like to go back home in Florida and Miami and party. Remember when Kobe was shooting jumpers? See, I can take it there, but I'm still a huge fan. I'm just being honest.
That's big.
So when my list, huh?
I said that's very important. If he was really doing this, if he was really doing that, then you know what? How can you feel bad for somebody who ain't putting in the work?
I mean, that's why I had to separate the Kobe and T-Mac. It wasn't close. For 2 years, it was in my book. For 2 years, his first 2 years in Orlando, I'm like, ooh, Kobe or T-Mac. But then I started seeing Kobe game evolving. And I'm not saying because he's around LA. I'm talking about his game was getting sharper. T-Mac was just giving me the same. He wasn't getting like sharpened, longevity. He wasn't working out because he depended on his talent. And like I always said, sometimes talent is not enough. Hard work beat talent when talent don't work hard.
Mm-hmm. He got a crazy jump shot too. Crazy handle the foot side. Dunk on you and everything. It's just unfortunate. Very unfortunate because, I mean, he had the tools. He definitely had the tools. He averaged 32 points a game in 2003. That's when he won the scoring title. When he won another one.
Yes,
he averaged 28.
Unstoppable. Yeah. And once again, listeners, I salute Tracy McGrady. I'm happy that he made it. I'm geek. It's just the fact that when you look at his numbers, I'm like,
But we got to look at the finalists too. We also got to probably look at the finalists and see who T-Mac was going against. So I think that's another story. They probably was like, well, T-Mac is definitely, when you look at all these people. So
wow, because I was about to say, where's Chris Webber at?
I think that's next year. Or no, that was actually this year, I think.
See, I would put Chris Webber in over Tracy McGrady. Because what was Sacramento before Chris Webber got there? Yeah. Did they go to the Western Conference Finals? Tracy McGrady go to the Eastern Conference Finals? I'm just saying.
So, Okay, so here we go. So, among the candidates who had advanced from the North American Committee, the group that handles most NBA and NCAA nominees is Tim Hardaway, Tracy McGrady, Sidney Moncrief, Chris Webber, all enjoyed memorable occasion dancing careers by most measures from yada, yada, yada. I think it was those four as players and the rest was coaches.
Oh, Chris Webber made it?
No, I don't know if he made it. I'm looking at the final. It ain't said if he made it. It just said Saturday's next Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame finals for the class of 2017. Yeah, I think Chris Webber made it, but it says T-Mac headlines. Why wouldn't they say Chris Webber headlines then?
Well, if you look at the numbers, I think Chris Webber career's point per game is 21.2, about nine rebounds.
That's going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. We got to do some research on this, G, and see who was the finalists. Because finalists usually mean the ones who actually got in. Yeah, yep. So he got in. Bo Ryan, Muffet McGraw. Okay, yeah, he got it.
Bo Ryan, that's Wisconsin.
Yeah, Hugh Evans. Okay. Yes, he got in, but Tim Hardaway did not get in.
Whoa.
Yeah, he did. I'm sorry. Hey, G was about to jump out that seat. Yes, he did. He did. I'm sorry. Tim Hardaway did get in to the Basketball Hall of Fame, but see that didn't even go to show. They said trade T Mac headliner, not Tim Hardaway,
Yeah, like,
Mister Crossover, or Chris Webber. So it's like that you go to show you how the NBA feel about the situation. Chris
oh
Webber,
yeah, I mean, you can't take it from T Mac, man. The skills was there. I'm not like I said, I'm not hating or nothing. I'm
yeah,
just
I
being
got you.
honest. That man was unbelievable. Like, but it just was like, wow.
Yeah, so he did that. And speaking while we talk about the NBA, G, your boy D Rose torn meniscus, hurt.
Whoa,
Think he do
whoa.
$21 million. The highest paid is Chris Paul right now, I think, with 22. Yeah. Again.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like, we us as fans, we love D Rose because we gonna say it's not his fault.
Mm-hmm.
Because I done seen this throughout the history with Penny Hardaway, with Grant Hill, like I said, Tracy McGrady. I seen Kobe his last 5 years go through it. But just so happened that, this happened to Derrick Rose early in his career when this guy was, if not the best point guard in the game. And to hear these news that, once again, you get numb to it. Like, oh, okay. It was a matter of time. So he won't be getting the money, $21 million. He want to try to get something that's close to it. And looking at his numbers, he didn't have a bad year when you really look at it. That shocked me. Like, I wasn't really paying too much close to the Knicks. But he averaged 18 a game. His MVP year, he averaged like 25, but to be having 3 major knee surgeries and coming back to average 18, 6 assists, and 4
Yeah, he
rebounds,
plays hard, man. He just
that
unfortunate
ain't
for him.
bad, man. I know it's unfortunate, but for us, like you said, he's due 21 million.
Yeah.
That ain't bad,
And
man. I
that's
mean,
free agency. Free agency. Chris Paul, I'm sorry. He didn't hire because Mike Conley got that fat contract. So this is upcoming notable free agent for the summer. Chris Paul do 22.9. Even Steph at 12. Steph want to get Steph about to break the bank. Steph about to shatter
he
the
on schedule to get 200, but they were saying he might don't take the 200, because if they win, he looking at dynasty. That's what from what I'm hearing, they want to build on this. They really, really looking forward to closing this year out. And I say 170, you can keep 30 million because you got to look at it. Or if you smart, which them guys are, with its endorsements, you can do the math.
Yeah,
Say
he'll
like,
make
okay,
that. He'll make that other
yeah,
part. The other what's the name? Because you got to think
right.
about it. They already got Draymond for 5-year 80. Some at that 4-year 80. They got Clay locked up. They got Durant for another year. Durant is probably most likely gonna come back again. They got
And I'm
Steph.
thinking you want to bring Livingston back. Livingston
Oh,
can't keep
definitely.
taking this $2 million
No, he
one
got
year.
5.8. 5.8. He gonna be a free agent too.
That's what I'm saying. So if you say bang, I'm just saying, Steph take 150. Just saying. And they have 30 in the bank. They say, boom. We sign Livingston to a 3-year, 22 million. And then what's ever left over, you can haul in another free agent if you need to. You might want to re-sign JaVale McGee for another year. That's what I'm thinking. That's the best scenario. But I can be wrong. Steph can say no discounts like Jimmy Butler because he didn't sacrifice a lot. People then is not looking at what Steph is sacrificing for this team in order for this to happen. That's how you keep dynasty. Somebody somewhere, a star player, will be like, you know what? I can get 4, but I ain't got to get greedy, and that's the difference because I want this guy because they bench do contribute a lot to what they do when they resting. We know Clay, Steph, we know Kevin Durant is the guys, and Dre. But when they resting, you got guys like Livingston. You got guys like Ian Clark. Now, JaVale McGee. I mean, hey, if y'all want to keep this run going, what y'all willing to sacrifice in order to do it? That's the key right there. Because you got to look at it even with LeBron James, how he mastermind Cleveland. The man say, pay Tristan, pay Love, and pay Kyrie. I'm gonna be last. Don't worry about that. You know, my contract is my contract. I'm gonna take the less, but once everybody locked in, that's when I'm gonna go for me. That's smart. That's businessman. You know, but you got some star players gonna be saying, "Man, I got 2 rings or whatever. Shoot, I'm about to get mine."
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why they say you. Yeah.
That's why teams can get mad once they realize that their bench is full of crap. They got a bunch of crappy players and stuff like that. People who can't contribute because it's like, well, what do you expect? You wanted me to pay the big 3. I done gave you all this money. Now you mad at me because you got Sasha Vujacic coming off the bench. You got all these guys who can't guard nobody. I had to deal with what I could work with. I'm not gonna spend my personal money on these guys. I'm only gonna spend what I'm making from the NBA and my profit. That's it. I can't go into my pocket. You know, these billionaires, they love money. That's why they're billionaires.
But the billionaires do gotta think though too, Tay. You know, how long do they want to be winners by spending money? You see Dan Gilbert and LeBron. You know, Dan Gilbert was like, well, man, come on, man. I spent 126 million. Like, we what did they say? They 20-some million over the cap. And LeBron say, we ain't championship ready yet. I need help. And what happened? Come on, Darren. Come on, Bogut. Come on, Sanders. Come on, Cal. Made him even go even more. But the thing is this, what'll hurt if we don't win it. And like we said, remember, Cleveland lost money last year off winning the championship.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was like, oh, no. And we had to Google it and look it up. So, and then another thing, say if Golden State and Cleveland do go to the championship, they will lose again because guess who will get the money? Guess what game 7 to be at?
And with the Warriors?
Exactly. That's 20. Warriors lost and made 21 million last year. A plus 21 million. That's crazy. That's crazy. They got some of the TV revenue plus the sellout on the game. That was crazy. That's why a lot of people go first place. Because if you do get home court, game 7 or whatever, man, listen. You got to come in good your way. That's the smarts and everything, you know.
Wow, that's big. That's big. So, listeners, we're going to wrap this one up early. I feel like we've covered everything that is probably hot in sports. If not, then we'll cover it this Thursday.
We got
or this Friday.
Can I add one more thing? I got breaking news up.
What?
Adrian Peterson going to visit the New England Patriots. That's a nightmare to the NFL, if you ask me. I started shaking when I saw it. And I said, wow, I wonder what Tate thinking right now because I know he saw it. I know he's going to rub it in. But I just want to elaborate on this real quick. Don't be surprised if he take a pay cut to be with greatness.
Oh, that'll be big.
I'm gonna repeat it. Don't be surprised if he take a pay cut to be around greatness. Listeners, let that sink in. Let that sink in. A 1-year deal, I say roughly $8 million. I can see AP back there wearing number 29, but it won't be LeGarrette Blount.
You don't get that 28. Who got 28?
Oh, 28.
Who got 28? Deion Lewis, I think got 28 or not. No, he 33. Whoever it is gonna give it up. Definitely, whoever it is definitely gonna give up the number.
I won't be shocked if my phone just say Adrian Peterson signed a 1-year deal, $8 million with New England.
I love it.
I would drop my phone.
I've said it. Hey, Peyton Manning, you had Adrian James. Let Tom Brady get Adrian Peterson. Booyah.
Wow.
He had Edgerrin James for about 5, 6, 7
That
good
was
years.
drafted.
He was a beast. I don't care. He was a beast. I don't
See,
care.
you go with New England
He
favorite.
was a beast. Let him get Adrian Peterson, please.
Okay. Oh, but hold on. Wait. So you punishing people for?
No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. Can Tom Brady have a Hall of Fame running back, please? That's it. Can he just get Hall of Fame running back?
Brady don't need a running back.
Can Tom Brady have a Hall of Fame running back? Can Tom Brady have a Hall of Fame running back? I would love for him not to have to throw the ball so much. I would love for him not to have to throw the ball so much. Please, can he just get a Hall of Fame running back? That's it. That's all I'm asking. God, please, can you please make that happen? Can Tom Brady get a Hall of Fame running back? That's it. That's all I'm asking for. We thought Lawrence Maroney was going to be a Lawrence Maroney was a beast, but he kept getting hurt. Corey Dillon was good for the year. Can Tom just get him a please Hall of Fame running back?
Corey Dillon put a 1,400 with y'all. He was okay.
Yeah, I said he was a beast. Of course. Then Corey walked away. I'm sorry. That's all I'm asking. He had Edgerrin James. We know about Edgerrin. That boy nasty. Can he just have
Edgerrin James drafted there?
It don't
That's
matter.
like saying Golden State Warriors got a crush. They drafted them guys. Now I understand you say, okay, come on over. You lower a player over, but he's a free agent.
Point, man. All I want to do is for Tom to have a Hall of Fame running back. Can he have that luxury?
16-0 and win the Super Bowl. That's what you want.
Can he have I wanted to go 19 though. Why not break the record? That's the point. You should always want to win. Sometimes you can learn from losing too, but why lose? Win. Keep winning, man.
I can't take nothing from New England. I can't take nothing from them. They the gold standard. I ain't gonna sit up here and hate.
As a Bengals fan, you keep putting up with that bull crap. The Mike Brown is dishing you, and you ain't doing nothing
about it. Loyal though.
It ain't
I'm loyal.
You should be loyal, but you ain't fed up. You got to be fed up, G. You should be.
I am.
You should be fed up. You should be fed up.
It's Cleveland that's loyal. I don't jump shit. Why you think I criticize LeBron?
But you should be fed up. You should be fed up. You got to be fed up. Like, man, you're not trying to win.
Hold on. Fed up. So what? I jump to another team?
Nah, that ain't that. It's about voicing. I don't know. Go on Facebook, bash Mike Brown. But I'm not getting no tickets.
I'm in a Bengals group.
Right.
You better ask them about me.
Like, I ain't getting no tickets. I'm not supporting nothing until you put a winning product on that field. That's all I'm saying.
I can't believe you. I can't believe you.
We're gonna finish it at. Hey, hold on.
I am.
Gee,
I am. You said.
I've
been to the practice and voiced my opinion. I done sit down on a golf cart with the fisherman hat on, Marvin Lewis. Trust me. They even said, man, you need to be out in the field with us, man. Oh, I got pictures with Pac-Man and Ray Malaluga, Gino, Burfitt. I'm very voiceful about it.
All right.
I ain't gonna sit up here and just say I'm tucking my tail and, I'm not in control. But that's my team.
You're right. One more thing before we get out of here. Opening day parade, very special to us, Cincinnati G. I'm pretty sure, we have a lot of more time. We can shed so much light on it, opening day parade. But that's something that we're definitely going to talk about on the next show. We're going to add the opening day parade on the next show because that almost deserves its own segment. Reds is the oldest MLB team in the world.
And the best MLB team selected by writers and sports writers in history. The Big Red Machine was voted the number one team in baseball history. Listeners, younger guys, not the Yankees, not the Mets, not the Giants, the Cincinnati Big Red Machine.
All right.
Yeah.
You heard
Joe Morgan. Yeah.
Pete, Johnny. Yeah. So, y'all heard it. We gave y'all everything. We want to thank everybody for listening. Please continue to share. Please like, write comments, emails. If y'all want to hear us talk about anything, just please continue to support us as we grow. Please, we appreciate all of our listeners. From me to you, signing out, I'm your host, Jay Davis, along with my co-host, Greg Clark. From me to you, we out.